Hello, Virgo. Do keep in mind these readings are for a large number of people. So although when I pray and prepare, I do ask that all of you receive at least one message. It is general for a lot of people. So if you find that the messages are not resonating, I encourage you to go on ahead and listen to your moon and or your rising sign, because you may get some messages in those. Let's get started. What we have is your situation. We have what has led to your situation. So this would be the recent past. You know, recent past. It could be up to 2 months at the most. Then you have your outcome. That's your potential outcome if you take the angel's recommendations, which are down here below. Now, they're looking good. You have passion. Now, let's find out, because that's not giving us much to go off of. Okay. I'm going to move these down for a moment. Okay. So for additional clarification on the passion, you have thief, main male, and courthouse. So do keep in mind, it's a general reading. Genders could be different, but I am getting that this main male is you. So a lot of times, you know, this courthouse card, it can be, you know, it's obviously this, you know, attorney, the solicitor, he's coming with the proceeds from the legal proceedings. So it could be settlement, the decision, but this card is also about, you know, assessments, decisions. It's about discovering the truth and making a judgment call about that truth. So you are making a judgment call. You are making a decision regarding love. Now, and it's a love that you lost. Because the thief card, yes, it can be someone actually stealing, you know, we've got a pickpocketer here stealing the wallet, but it's actually not just the loss of money. It can be the loss of things that are emotional loss of a relationship. So you have in the past lost a relationship. For some of you, you lost a relationship because you chose someone else. You see how he's kind of in between these two. There's this other card in this deck that's, you know, it's got this room and it's empty and it's got, you know, 2 pictures on the wall with 2 women. And then you've got 3 stars up here. So for some of you, you lost a love, a very deep, passionate love. For some of you, this is a love that actually is your twin flame. I don't know if you can see those flames up on top of that heart. But you lost that person. Be it because you chose someone else, be it because you just chose to throw yourself into work. But you had this choice and you chose to go the opposite direction. Well, now you are reconsidering that. Now you are making a decision about that. Now, for some of you, you are hesitant about this decision to move in her direction because, I'm looking at the bottom of this deck real quick. Give me 1 second. Okay. So for some of you, you're actually coming out of a toxic relationship. So for those of you that chose someone else, so you chose this other relationship, you let the true love go, you let the twin flame go, your twin soul, you let this divine love go. You chose someone else. And it was a very toxic relationship. The person had betrayed your trust. So like right now, you're having some trust issues. Like, you know, if I move in her direction, can I trust her? I don't know. For some of you, you stayed in that relationship. They're saying that like people pleasing, like you were doing things to make the other person happy, make people happy. But now you want to be happy. You want what's going to bring you happiness, what's going to bring you joy. But you're fearful, like, oh my gosh, all my other relationships, you know, they've been filled with drama and conflict and arguments and strife. And oh my gosh, you know, I was lied to, cheated on. You know, can I trust this love? When in fact you can, because intuitively you've been getting a lot of information and a lot of signs. That's the card I was talking about. You know, I was just talking about a card with this room and there's 2 pictures of 2 women. So some of you did in fact choose the wrong person, but that relationship is now over. And now you're like, dang, I want the one that got away. So you've got this card, privileged, you've got privileged lady, high honor, and family room. So for most of you, she's actually younger than you. Some of you could be 10 years, could be 10 months, but she is younger than you. Now she is a huge upgrade to what you have had, because you got this card, high honor. Now, of course, this can be things tied to military, medals, those types of things, but this is something that's huge, a big success, huge success. She's a huge upgrade for you. So in relationships in the past, you've had arguments, difficulty, challenges, it was toxic. The relationship with her will, in fact, be the complete opposite. The angels have been encouraging you to trust your intuition, trust your intuitive knowing in that, and declare your love. Because this card is also meaning a declaration of love. The family room, this is where this card's about going into the parlor where you can share secrets with someone. So your feelings for her are a secret. So you've got this great divine love. You are making this decision that, okay, that love that I lost, I want her back. You're making the decision to declare your feelings because you haven't yet declared your feelings. Because again, you notice no one's in this room. You have not told her how you feel. Now, your most recent past, you've got this card, surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Sorry, I have reflection on my end. Hopefully you can see it. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and a worth that come from just being you. And if you see, there's this woman in this field of flowers, and she's got this little magical unicorn behind her, this white unicorn. So what has brought you to this point of making the decision to move in her direction? Because you are, those of you in this situation, you are making the decision to declare your love, to declare how you feel, to no longer keep it a secret in order to get her back, win her back, they're saying. It has taken you some time to get to this point because for most of you, they're saying that you have been thinking for a number of months, like 4, 5, up to 6 months about her. And you've been getting lots of signs and synchronicities, but you didn't think it would work. You thought it would be a failure, it would be a flop. And for some of you, you actually had to disentangle from this other relationship that you were in. But those of you that even had to leave the relationship, you were dragging your feet in doing so because the one that you want to be with, you didn't know if that was going to work out. But they're commending you, they are applauding you, they are praising you that you are finally there. Some of you may have Sagittarius in your chart. They're saying for most of you this past month, you have finally started to believe in magic again. You finally have started to have hope and faith again, which is helping propel you forward. Now, what the angels are recommending that you do, you have these two cards. So you have the Ace of Chalices and you have partnership. And at the bottom it says, learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. So they're encouraging you to get a move on it and don't allow any more time to go by. Just looking at the bottom of these again. So again, you've got clarity. You know what you want to do. You're like, thank you, God, for this opportunity. You've concluded your healing. So you're ready to clear away the past. You're ready to have this new beginning, this new fresh start. It is someone that you know. It is someone that is from your past. It will be a reconciliation. They're saying you regret what happened in the past, but they're saying you also need to stop worrying and having so much fear because it is going to be renewed. This love is going to start over because they're saying for a number of you, this is the card that's on the bottom of this deck. It's the Four of Pentacles. This is the miser. You see how he's got his money all held up to him? He's like, not sharing it. You've been like the miser with emotions. You've been closed up. You've just focused on love. You've not focused on love. For some of you, focused on the wrong love, the wrong relationship. But you've been focused on work. You've closed your heart. Even those of you that chose the wrong person, went to another relationship, you really weren't even fully into that relationship. They're saying you were fully focused on work. You weren't opening your heart. You weren't open to love. But now you are receptive for love. Now you are ready for that. You're ready for that new cycle, that new beginning with true, divine, deep love. So what they're encouraging you to do is they're encouraging you to have the conversation. They're encouraging you to reach out to her, call her, talk to her. Talk to her in person, they're saying. They're encouraging you to surrender to this love, to this deep, abiding passion. It's like a magnetic pull. You can't seem to escape this person. And she's always on your mind, in your thoughts. You're thinking about her, seeing signs. They're encouraging you, go for it. They're saying, go for it. Go for this. This is your divine love. This is your partner. This is your meant-to-be person. This is, in fact, a great love. This is a love that will fulfill you. It will nourish you. It will stand the test of time. They are saying she will be loyal and true. So they're saying, go for it. Go for it. The thing is, it's interesting because you have this expectation that if you go for this love, this divine love, and you go the distance and you try and you put the time in, that it's just going to die. Because of things, there's your transgressions from the past, because of things that you've done with regards to her in the past. But what they want you to know is that's what you have to look forward to. That's what you have to look forward to. And of course, main female, that would be the partner for you. This is what you have to look forward to. Love, union, happiness, joy. She is your complement. She is your other half. Go for it. So they're saying. Now, if you have the courage to go for it, your outcome, again, if you take the recommended actions, you have the Judgment card. Now, this card, and just reading the meaning, is the path towards light. Because you see, she has this bright light shining down on her. These flowers are starting to bloom. If you go for it, your outcome, you will overcome the past. You will overcome the past hurts that you may have caused and any hurts that you may have received. The two of you will overcome that together. Because again, you will overcome these obstacles together. There will be a happy, blessed new beginning. Your passion will be immediately renewed, like nothing ever happened, like there was no gap of time lost. And they're saying that your suffering and your misery, your unhappiness will finally be over. Because they're saying like you have wanted happiness and love, you've wanted this for quite some time. And the times that you have tried with others, it hasn't worked out well, but they're saying this time it is. This time it's going to turn out beautifully, miraculously. So they're encouraging you to have the faith, have that conversation, and look what you get. You get what everybody else is striving for, and you are one of the only signs. There's two other signs that have really good stuff happening, but you are one of the few signs that have amazing things happening. So go for it. Have the conversation. Let me know how it goes. I look forward to hearing about it. Wishing you a lot of love, joy, and blessings.